I'm going to show you how to make screw you money with day trading in this one simple strategy that I use on a day-to-day basis. Now, I didn't believe this when I started either. But the truth is, anyone can make screw you money with day trading if you can do this one thing. And what is that one thing? Follow a very strict set of rules and use a predetermined risk management system. Now, if you believe you can follow the rules and not be a slave to your emotions and have a little bit of discipline, you can absolutely make screw you money with day trading. I'm going to show you how, in this one example, I made over $5,500 in one day of trading. The really cool part was it wasn't even 1 hour. I literally log on from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. every day, Monday through Friday, and I look for one high quality setup. And in that one high quality setup that I take, I can literally yield well over $5,000 days. So I am going to show you of how you can leverage emotionless options trading to make screw you money today. Now, I'm not saying that you'll be a millionaire in 6 months or even a year. Hell, you might even lose money at first if you don't have enough discipline to follow the rules and stay on track. Now, how much money you make will directly relate to how much money you have in your account. It is very, very realistic to make 12 to 14% of your account every month, month after month. But I will show you this exact method that I have used to make over $5,000 in one day, and having several months where I've made over $35,000 to $45,000 months. Now, mind you, I am not some kind of trading genius. I am very disconnected from the financial markets. Hell, I had my 18th birthday in Marine Corps boot camp. How disconnected is that from the financial market? But if you're willing to follow a strict set of rules and use high quality setups and a predetermined risk management system, you too can make fuck you money with day trading. Now, yet, in just a couple of years, I have managed how to make well over $35,000 to $45,000 months consecutively with using this one single method with day trading. The reason? I was able to master emotionless trading. So what is emotionless trading? Let me explain. Now, emotionless trading is trading with a very strict set of rules that you don't break on any given circumstance. You follow a predetermined risk management system. You trust the process. You trust yourself. Now, most people screw up with day trading and they blow their accounts because of one thing. They trade with emotions. Emotions will inevitably fail most people. They get in their mind that they have future or this way that they know what's going to go on, or they know what their stock is going to do, or their position is going to do, or their currency is going to do. But let's be honest, if you knew what that was going to do from the start, you would already be a millionaire. You would have never even started trading in the first place because you would have been so good financially in life that you wouldn't even be on this video. So if you can figure out to control your emotions, and I'm going to show you exactly how. If you can hold to your guns, trade those high quality setups using that predetermined risk management system, you too can make screw you money with this. Now, when you enter your trade, it is extremely important to keep your cool and to wait for the correct exit points, and also not rush the trade and wait for the correct entry points. If you can do these things, you too will be a master of day trading. Now, most people will not cave, or most people will cave under pressure. And let me explain to you what happens. Most people that are drawn into trading have a very type A personality where they believe when something bad happens or chaos ensues, that they're going to adapt and overcome and rise to the occasion. When the hard reality of it is, when chaos strikes and when panic starts to happen, most people, it will absolutely bring them to their level of training. Now, with just a few hours of work, you can absolutely yield well over $50,000 to $60,000 months with only 1 to 2 hours a day. Now, this is why day trading and trading in general is one of the best money-making vehicles if done right. And why it's the best is directly related to how much capital you have in your account is how much money you can make. You don't need faster internet. You do not need more employees. You don't need a bigger office. You don't need a bigger screen. You don't need any of these things to scale your business other than compounding interest of winning trades. Now, if done wrong, it is absolutely the worst vehicle for creating money and taking your money away from you. So if you are the person who thinks they're a fortune teller that can predict the damn future and what they're going to do can magically grow their account, you're absolutely wrong, and this is not the right place for you to be. But if you can follow that simple set of rules, have some discipline, and be emotionless for 7 to 10 minutes during your trade, sometimes not even that long, you too can master emotionless options trading. Now, I'm not saying this is the easiest thing that you'll do. However, being lazy is not easy either. You'll sit there and just know deep down inside that you are capable of more. You will absolutely know that deep inside, but if you're not willing to take action, this will never reward you. So will you have to put in some work and some studying and watch some charts and learn some things? You absolutely will. However, it is not hard as long as you are willing to put in a little bit of work to do this. And with learning a new skill, like anything else, can be challenging. It can be very difficult. But being poor and being broke can be very difficult. Both are very difficult. Both are hard lives. So choose your hard and choose it wisely. Trading is very simple. Now, simple does not necessarily mean easy. However, all you have to do is find the high quality setups, use the predetermined risk management system, and let the process do the rest. It's as easy as that. Now, the easiest way to become an emotionless options trader is at all times to use consistency in your life. That's an everyday life, your eating habits, to going to the gym every day, to waking up on time, when you set your alarm clock, when you go to bed. By doing the right things consistently and in a routine over time, you will adapt the same habits when you trade. You show up every day, you do the same kind of trades every morning at the same time slots, in the afternoons, if you choose to, at the same time slots, and let the process do the rest. It's consistent repetition that gets you to where you need to be. Consistency is the key. So if you feel like you can be a consistent, emotionless person in your trades, you can absolutely change your life financially and your family's life and all of your friends that you feel like helping. This is absolutely a life-changing experience if you're willing to put in the work. Now, with that being said, I am going to show you the exact trade that I took on Friday, July 18th, that made me over $5,525. And that trade took about 3 minutes or so. So here at 10 a.m., our trading window opens. I had a very clear level of support established at 628.57 with multiple touches in real time, in pre-market and in real time. I was waiting for a firm 5-minute candle close below that level for my entry. This candle closed firmly at 10 o'clock. However, it was too close to other key levels that we would possibly expect in a reaction to. So I waited for more confirmation of this trade to continue its downward path. This next trade, it closed, but rejected the previous day high touches and the previous day high. Came back up above it and closed above that. I stayed away again. And then here at 10:10, this candle closed firmly below my level of support, below the previous day high touches, and the pre-market low, and the previous day open. When that happened, I entered put contracts. I bought in at 177. I put a 15% stop loss in, and I was waiting for an 8 to 12% target on my first half of my positions. It got to 192. I sold off half of my positions. Then I went to 197. I sold another 1/4 of my positions. And then I put my stop loss back at break even to protect the trade. And then I was trying to trail the stops down to well over $2, but I trailed a little too tightly, and I got stopped out at 190. That trade took me from the 10 a.m. start time to our exit point at 10:15. So a little over 25 minutes of setting up my charts and watching the charts for the morning. And that trade literally yielded me $5,525. Now, the cool part about this trade was it was literally 25 minutes of work on a Friday morning, and I literally had the rest of the day to myself to do whatever I wanted with my time. So emotionless options trading not only can make you financially very wealthy and make screw you money to your account, but it can give you time freedom back to where you actually have time to spend it with your family, your friends, and doing the things that you want to do versus being a slave to the society at 9-to-5 jobs and making someone else money. You can actually make money for yourself on a regular basis, on a daily basis, twice a day if you like to. So if you like this video, click the link below and you can learn more. Thanks for watching.